Good morning. Are you feeling some tension and stress in your hips? And today's the day we're going to open them up a bit, just for a little bit of release. This one is called the butterfly and it's one of my favorites. So first you want to come into a seated position and just do the quick stretch up. Open up your back, stretch up. Bring that positive energy over you. You're going to take your feet and bring them together. You want your big toes to be touching, your heels to be touching. And find where it's comfortable for you. Maybe you need to be out a little bit more. Maybe you need to be in a little bit more. I find I'm good just in the middle. And take hold of your feet. Bring your crown of your head up to the sky like somebody's pulling it up. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Fold over your legs. Lovely butterfly. Now you don't want to force yourself down. If you're just here, you just stay here because it's all about opening up your hips. Opening up your inner thighs to release. And just stay there. You don't have to make your knees go all the way down. Your elbows don't have to come all the way down. You want to just make sure you're keeping your belly hollow so that you're not pushing in from the spine. When it starts to pull a little, this is where I flap my butterfly wings. That feels really good. You want a little, just to open up. And if you want to take that stretch just a little further, bring your arms out in front of you. Remember, be mindful of your spine. If it hurts, you're doing it wrong. You just want to be releasing. There you go. This can be a little bit of an emotional one. So give yourself permission to feel whatever you feel. Joy, sadness, whatever it is. And the longer you stay here, the longer these stretches have an effect. Make sure you're keeping your toes together and your feet together. And before you know it, you've opened up that little bit more. One more flap of the butterfly wings. But then when you come up, reach up with the crown of your head. Bring your knees together. Hands by your sides of your hips. Just windshield wipe them side to side. See how good that feels. Take it fast or slow. And see if that makes you feel a little bit more open. Releasing your hips and the tension. Thank you very much. Now if you're ready, we'll try the seated head to toe forward fold. Stretch your legs out in front of you. I like to move my bottom out the way, as you know. Now here, you don't want to hyperextend your knees. The goal is to get the backs of your knees to hit the floor, but these things happen over time and it's only the morning. So we need to be very mindful of not overdoing it and screwing ourselves up for the day. And you can sit nice and tall, so you're not slouching into this. But nice and tall, you're holding yourself. Bring your arms up and try and reach towards your feet. Now it's the same thing, you want to hollow your belly, but you're not forcing and bending and pulling from the spine. Even if you can only just come to here, that's absolutely fine. Stay nice and tall to open up. And if you've got a lot of tension in your knees, you can always bend them just a little whilst keeping your feet flexed. And you will still feel the benefit of this stretch. Deep breath in. Don't hold any tension in your shoulders. I'm ready to come down myself. In the morning we're very, very stiff. You don't want to force it. You don't want to give yourself any trouble. And from here, if you come up, take, I suppose it would be your right leg. Bring it in, so you want your foot to the inside of your thigh, but it doesn't have to be there, wherever you are, as long as it's comfortable and that this leg is open. Back away, arms up, and bow into the left. And a deep stretch here. Extending your fingers forward, so that you're deepening that stretch and continuing to open. And when you breathe in, push that oxygen out into your places of tension. Sometimes I like to take a little rock into it. Move around. Come up. Extend this leg. And we'll go to the other side. Now this one isn't as open for me. It doesn't quite connect to my thigh. Feel a deeper stretch on this side. Remember, if you need to bend the knee just a little, you can do. Try and let it release and soften so you're not straining. Not to hold anything in your shoulders. It's all about this. One more time, come down. Hold on to another connection. Now, bring together. And look nice and tall. You're going to stay as tall as you can for a moment. Really feel it into the middle of your back. Lovely. Lovely, well done. So now we've just done a forward fold on the back, so we're going to counter it by going the other way. Here, you want to come up, and here, flex your feet, and just sit back onto your heels. Okay, this is just stretch out your toes, keep your spine elongated, tuck your toes under, and hold on to your heels and just sway. See how good that feels on your feet. Open up the arches. Swaying like a bamboo reed. yourself. A lot of people hold a lot of tension, and you're not sitting and slouching into it. You're up and you're tall like a sunflower. Now here, when you bring your arms up, you can have a little bend backwards. Don't go too far, just to counter the forward bend. And if you want to take it a little further, come up, bring your hands to your heels, push your pelvis out, sway into it, be gentle, come up, release the toes, and come back down. How did that feel? Last one for this morning. We're going to lay down completely on the floor, just to open up the back just that little bit more, just to get you ready for the day. What you want to do, come back onto your floor with your space on your mat. Now, you want to be in a tabletop position at first, but we're going to lower down. So your arms, your wrists are directly under your shoulders. And come down slowly. Push your knees away from you so you're all the way down on the floor. Extend your legs far behind you so your toes are pointed, your legs are engaged. Breathe in gently. You're just going to lift up just a little. And then come back down. And we're going to keep doing this like a wave. Exhale when you come down. And you want to just keep getting a little higher when you come up. So working this one. Now we're going to add some motion, a bit of movement. Come up. Sit back onto your heels. And then come forward and repeat the motion. Back onto your heels. And have a little wiggle, don't keep it stiff. Come forward. Back onto your heels. Now you can take this as fast as slow or as you like. Come forward, and this time come all the way down. And bring your hands in front of you. And this is called the Cobra. I'm just going to stay here for just a minute. Keep your lower body relaxed. Your shoulders aren't caving in. Your chest is up, your neck is up. You are a piece of flour, craning for the sun. You'll feel this all into your lower back. It shouldn't be painful. It might be a bit uncomfortable, but it should not be painful. And just stay here. Feel the tension in your lower body release. Just 2 more seconds. And then come down slow. So you want one hand down first, then the other. Now we'll come up into a full cobra if you're ready. You'll come up, try and straighten those elbows. And then if you can, lift your thighs off the mat behind you so that you're just on your feet. Really arch. And then last time, come into child's pose. And you can stay here if you want.